Hello, welcome to Oxford Heirlooms. Well, today I begin the process of sewing this antique baptismal gown back together. Okay, now I've got the two pieces of edging lace that go down the sides of the fancy lace and puffing panel. I've got them set up over here off to the side. I've got this little strip of bias fabric that's going to band the inside of the puffing seam, and then I've got the side panels where I cut them. Now I've got my blue line where I want to sew my entredeaux on. I actually cut these a little bit longer than what I need, but that's okay. Okay, so let me turn this down this direction, and one at a time. I've got my two little pieces of beading. So I'm going to pin the beading to the blue line. Using my silk pins. I'll get my box open. Okay, and then using a straight seam, I will sew this entredeaux to the bottom of the panel, but I want to get both pieces pinned on first, on both sides. I got a little bit more than what I need, so let me clip that off. Better to have a little bit too much than not enough. Okay, now let me pin the other piece to the other side. Okay. Okay, now one at a time, I'm going to sew this entredeaux to the bottom of the lace panel, or not the lace panel, of the side panel. I've got my machine set to a straight stitch. Just sew right to the right of the entredeaux ladder. Take your pins out as you come to them. Okay, I've got one done. Okay, now let me sew the other one, and then I'll go to the ironing board, and I will press the seam toward the, well, maybe I can just finger fold that. Yeah, I'll be able to finger fold it. Okay, so let me sew the other seam, and I'll be right back. Okay, I've got both seams or entree pieces sewn on, and I have finger folded the Swiss muslin seam, or the entree seam, to the inside. Now I'm going to zigzag the fold of the entree into place so that I can come back and trim my entree seam a little bit. Okay, so let me zigzag the other one, and then I'll be right back. Okay, so I've got the entree sewn to the bottom of both panels, and I've trimmed a little bit of the excess entree and Swiss muslin away from the back of the first one. So using my specialty scissors with these bent handles, I'm going to carefully trim away just a little bit of the entree seam by cutting kind of close to the zigzag, but without cutting the zigzag. There. Okay. Put my specialty scissors away. Now, in the next video, we will be ready to begin to sew the new panel to the old side panels. But in this video, we were doing the prep work on the front panels and sewing the entree to the bottom of each one of them. Thank you.